Hi, everybody. I'm just going to give a couple of minutes for everybody to climb on board. Well, a minute. I usually just give you guys a minute to climb on board. Sorry for me being late. I was stuck in traffic on the way, and but I'm here, and I'm going to be able to try and sort out a few things. Okay, let me just get the right people online here and make sure we can. Just sorry, guys. I'm just inviting a few people and making sure you're here. Hey, Jurgen. Hey, Jean. All right, I'm just waiting for a couple of people to climb on, and then I'll be able to just give you guys this update for the week. It's been pretty important, and I think we're going to have a few more this week, and a couple of things I need to discuss with everybody. So I'm here. I'm just waiting for everyone to climb online. Hey, Jurgen. Just be patient. I'm just giving everyone a bit of time just to climb onto the live update. I think Bridget also wants to attend, and then we can start. Seems like it's playing up, and the guys don't want to join. All right. Jurgen, Jan, let's start, and let's just see who joins us, and if I have to repeat myself, I'll repeat myself. There's a couple of things that's happening within the back of CIT, but the trading has happened, and everything went smooth from a trading point of view this week. And there's a lot of talk at the moment of drastic changes that's happening within in CIT and so on. And I just want to make a couple of announcements, make sure that everyone is just on the same page that I have been, because I've been transparent from the beginning, and I'm going to pursue transparency going forth. There's obviously been almost no communication with regards to Kevin and the trading team for the last 14 days. And it's caused a concern from us that when will the payouts be done? And we were obviously informed last week that payouts would be done this weekend manually, and to date that they have not been done. However, trading results came through today, and business seems to go on as usual. It seems like business is going on as usual, except that there's a payment problem. Payment problem can be caused from a few reasons, and that's what I'm trying to delve into. So between myself and Bridget, we're trying to climb onto what reasons and what steps to take. I'll be loading up an email address here very shortly for all my CIT members, and they'll be able to send, or I'm going to encourage you to send me whatever information you have or communication you've had, etc., to that email address, and that we can get down to the bottom of who is holding what exactly. And I am busy conversing with Bridget to get some legal advice. So we're going to get legal advice, and then I'm also doing the same thing from my side in South Africa to get the same type of advice and find out if we can get hold of Kevin. To date, Kevin has sent me the mail last week where I announced to everybody that payouts would be doing this weekend. And today I did receive an email just elaborating on certain issues, and that he wanted us to extend the date until the 15th. It creates great concern for me that there is another extension, and I need to clarify on reasons why this is happening. And I would need about 24 hours before I could give you guys results. I need just one day. We waited till today to see that there is some communication, and we've received that communication. So I want to pursue just replying to Kevin via email and see how long it takes for me to get the responses that I'm going to need to be transparent with you guys. But there is some serious issues that we're experiencing from the side, especially when it comes to payouts. So I'm going to ask everybody to just check under this video. There will be an email address. Just respond with any information that you have regarding your account. It's not a question and answer email address. We will get to the answers as and when I can actually give them to you. So please, I'm going to kind of beg you guys now, give me your patience for 24 to 48 hours, and as long as it takes, I will continuously try to give you updates with what's happening. I understand the situation, and today I can confirm that no one has received any payouts. So I understand that. I need to understand how it's happened and how we are going to resolve this, and how can we do it as quickly as possible. I've got a lot of unhappy members at the moment because we do rely on these payments that happen. Hamakalis, we rely on these payments to happen, and if the trading team is not doing what they're supposed to, we're going to need to find out what's going on. According to me, the trading team is doing exactly what they're supposed to, and they've delivered the results. It's the problem with the payouts. I know that these things are in ledgers. I need to find out what's going on with the ledgers, and who's got the key codes, and so on. And I need to get hold of some legal advice. All right. Hey, Michael Williams is on board. That's a hero. Hi, Mark. I'm doing some things under Mike in one of the other businesses. We actually have a founders meeting tomorrow with Ash, so it's exciting to see him, and unfortunately seeing it in these circumstances, but we're going to resolve it. So back to CIT. Okay, we're going to delve into finding out exactly what's happening and what's causing the payment delay. It's frustrating for me because I'm the one that faces you guys every week and has to come and explain these things to you guys and make sure that you are getting what is due, and it's currently not happening for the last 14 days. So we are going to, between myself and Bridget, we are putting a plan together to get some answers. I'm going to do my utmost best to get hold of Kevin to find out exactly what's going on with regards to the payment processes, and there might be some fundamental changes within the management structure of CIT, because we're forced to do so because we can't keep up with the inconsistency. I cannot stand here today in front of you and say that you have been outdone. Bridget and I need to make 100% sure that we can say that to you. And if that's the case, then we will have the right method to go forward. So we are first going to try and get hold of Kevin, which is the right thing to do. And that's, we have a limit. So we are not going to drag this out for 2 or 3 or 4 weeks. We're going to give it, we need a response within 24 hours that I can give you guys some proper constructive feedback. I was informed that he would be delaying payment until the 15th for a variety of reasons via an email. So I have not been able to call him. I have tried that, guys. I've tried calling. I've tried most of my social media contacts. I've tried other forms. We have tried from various different numbers, and I'm not getting a response. He claims to have reasons for that and was able to get out an email to just make sure that payments are going forth and to try and make sure that we are confident in CIT and that there's no issues. I'm still not 100% convinced, and I need to get some confirmed answers to make sure that we can go forward with this program, or do we stop it right now and we call it a day? But before I make such a drastic decision, we need to get some answers. So I would require 24 hours. If I don't get the answers within the required 24 hours, Bridget and I will make a decision on behalf of what we are going to do forward. In the meantime, you've been requested just to send me information. I know, like, Michaelis has got a couple of other issues besides just the payment of CIT that is connected to certain business arrangements that Kevin has. And I know that Jurgen and I know that Janssen also has a couple of other things that's been an issue. I know Bertram has an issue as well. And these were things that I was not part of. I was not in that management. I was not part of the running of those businesses, but I am part of CIT, and my focus has been the marketing and the presenting and making sure that feedback is given. And from a technical point of view and a trading point of view, Kevin was to hold the rest, and we brought Bridget and Mark and Erwin on board as important facets to make sure that we continue to grow our business, and it just goes from strength to strength. And they were to help with social media and making sure people understand and communicate online, offline correctly with regards to CIT. Excuse me. So in the interim, I'd like to request that you guys just send me through as much information as you do have. Any account balances, pictures maybe of what you've requested to withdraw. I am limited to what I can see on the website, so I need to get an understanding of what we're dealing with here. And I can present all of this information to some legal entities, and just to make sure that we are following suit. And then I'm also going to give Kevin the proper opportunity that he requires to give us some answers, and to see that we can resolve the situation that we're currently in. So this would be a wishy-washy announcement, and I hope I'm trying to make myself as clear as possible. I'm trying to resolve it. I'm not going to let anyone get into a ditch right now, neither will Bridget. We've got a couple of people that have made quite some sums of investment into CIT, and I am stressed, and I would believe that I am as stressed as what you are, but I can't let that get into the way of us making sure that what moving forward is not resolved. We need to resolve what is going to happen the next coming weeks. I can't see that we need to wait until the 15th. And if we do need it, I would like some legal representation from Confirm It, or someone that we can contact to verify quite a bit of information. So between myself and Bridget's helped us with some legal advice. We're going to seek that legal advice on both ends, and we are going to try and make the best decision for CIT to move forward. I will not hide anything from you, or not allow, not keep information. Whatever information I do have, I will share. So just to recap on what has currently happened, about 2 weeks ago, we were struggling to get hold of Kevin, and we couldn't quite understand why, and we were getting a bit concerned because there was payouts that didn't go through. I received an email from Kevin saying, listen, just share payouts or your earnings for the week has been done. That was last week Tuesday, and just let the team know that we have a problem with the third-party invoicing, and that over this past weekend these payouts would be done. I've obviously received a lot of messages and have been communicating between myself and Bridget. We've been communicating that we're trying to follow it up, and we actually have been intensely trying to follow it up. And we both, Bridget and myself, agreed that we would give the opportunity till today to see if that we do receive communication or not from Kevin. We did receive communication from Kevin where he did give the results, and in your back office you can see these things reflect. The problem that we're still having is the payment, okay? And the way that this was structured, there should not be such delays. We would like to obviously endeavor to find out what these delays are, and I don't want to have it drag on for ever and a day that we don't know the answer to that question. So I'm busy replying and seeking some advice as we speak. They actually here, we're going to have a meeting right now at just past 10 o'clock here at my place. I got a few people over just to help me understand a few things and how we can go forward. And then I'll reply to Kevin and I'll ask him to kind of give me as much transparency as possible, that between myself and Bridget, we can make the best decision on behalf of all the members. If I have any requests at this stage, it's just email me as much information as you possibly can that you have regarding your account, what the amount is that you have in it. Any questions or this or that, please can you bear with me? I will be giving updates as soon as possible. The first update I'll be trying to deliver through the course of tomorrow. I am going to be coming out late, so it might not be at 9:30 or whatever, but the minute I can deliver it, I'll give you guys answers. I just want a transparency, and everyone, please respect the fact I respect you, and I know what you have put in and what you are enduring at the moment, and I can only apologize for the delay, but I'm not going to allow it to not have an ending. There will be a result. What that result will be, I have no idea. I don't know what this finish line looks like right now, but we're definitely going to endeavor to sort it out. Right? Other than that, give me my 24 hours that I've requested, drop me a line, put everything on hold just as it is now till we've sorted this out and we've gotten the answers that we require from the people that need be. And can I just seek the advice that I need to seek? And between myself and Bridget, we're here for you. If you do have any serious questions, you're welcome to ask. If there's any which way you can help or assist us in the matter, we'd really appreciate it. This is not just a drive from me and Bridget. Every single one of us have interest in this business, and we need to make sure that our interests are looked after. But we will be doing the utmost we can from the two of us to make sure that the problem is resolved as quickly as it's humanly possible. And that could take a day, 2, 3, 4. It could take a couple of weeks. I have no idea. But I've got to start somewhere. And I'm very, very serious. And everyone's going to be asking very similar questions. Are you being scammed? Guys, I can't tell you that. Give me 24 hours and I can tell you if we are in a problem, a financial problem. At this stage, things to me look like they are exactly the way they're supposed to be, except for a payout issue, which we need to resolve very, very, very quickly, because it's not going to look like a very trustworthy program if we continue to have delayed payments. If I have anything positive or anything negative, I will be transparent with you, and I'll take you. I hope you'll hold my hand on this, and we walk this line together, and we just try and work as a team to resolve this as quickly as possible. So please just don't turn this into a finger-pointing thing, and let's not get too angry with the wrong people here. Let's just channel it into resolving the problem as quickly as possible, and we take it as it comes. I have no idea what tomorrow holds or what reply I'm going to get, and once I do get reply, I will respond accordingly. So in a nutshell, that is today's update. The revenues have been put into your back office. Payout is an issue, and that I'm going to get to the bottom of. We need to resolve this. That's the success of this program, and I was transparent with you from the beginning, and I'll continue to be transparent with you going forward. I know that there's probably YouTube ways of doing this for some of the members that aren't on Facebook, but we need to find maybe other ways of communication, but this will be put onto the groups for all of the members that are on groups to see. And thank you, Michaelis. Like Michaelis says, the project itself works. Everything in our project is doing exactly what it says. And I strongly believe that we are doing something that's really working. It's proved to work. It's proved to be successful. We just need to resolve this one issue. And if it's caused by Kevin or by a technicality or by anything else. I need to find out what the answer is, and then we need to find a resolution for it. If we can't find a resolution, then I'm going to come back to you and tell you that there's no resolution. We need to find other avenues to resolve this problem, and I don't want to even insinuate what those could be right now, but let's make sure that I want to give Kevin the benefit of the doubt here. I want to have a phone call. I want to chat to him, or I want a reply to my email that we can have these things resolved. Once I get the reply to the email, I'll discuss with Bridget, and I'll come online and I'll make sure that you're all informed and you're with me every step of the way. All right? But don't jump to any harsh conclusions right now. Just bear that in mind. Don't come to any harsh conclusions right now. Give me 24 hours and we'll jump to those conclusions together. And if these conclusions come out that they're the same, we're going to handle them as quickly as we possibly can with the right avenues and the right advice. And I'm busy seeking that advice at the moment, and Bridget's doing it on her side. And between the two of us, we'll be able to give you proper feedback. In the meantime, check your back office. Let's see what we can do. If there's anything that you can positively do to help us right now, please do that. I don't want to be dragged back. I want to go forward and I want to resolve this. And I've got a lot of people like Michaelis, Erwin, Bridget, Mark. Every single member is as important as the next member, but these guys have been very vocal and very honest with me. I'm going to be very honest and frank with you. If we've got a really serious problem, I'm going to tell you we've got a really serious problem, and if I need that help, I'm going to ask you for help. But right now, let's not jump to unrealistic conclusions. For the guys that I do know, like Michaelis and Erwin and Bridget, that's very involved in the back end and do speak to me almost daily, I'm going to be giving you guys some feedback just with regards to other things. So you can expect that from me. But for my CIT members, just be calm for a 24-hour, maybe 2 days. But I'll probably, even if I pop on tomorrow and just say, hey, I'm here, I'll give you that feedback. So either or, I'll give you something tomorrow. Just don't hold me to 9:30 or 10 o'clock or my time. It might be a little bit later than this, but I'll definitely give you some form of feedback before I hit the sack tomorrow night. Okay? I respect everybody here, and continue to do what you need to do. And just allow me a little bit of latitude to try and resolve this as quickly as possible. Thanks for everybody's time. Other than that, I hope to see you all tomorrow. Let's try and get this resolved and under the belt and sorted out as quickly as possible. Thanks for everybody's messages, and thanks for those that are actively trying to help us resolve the situation as quickly as possible. And I'll chat to you all soon. Thanks, man. Bye.